Okay, here we go. Servers were down earlier today. Some invites out there. What are you all doing this evening? At least it's evening here. Whatever it is where you are. Warm up before your game. Sure. I'd have to look. What time's your game again? Didn't you guys reschedule for tomorrow because the servers were down? Thought that was you guys. Maybe that wasn't you guys. Maybe that was somebody else. Yeah, the servers went down right when some people were going to have a tournament game. Horrendous timing, really. That's a little better. A little bright before. Better, right? Too dark. I think that's it. What else we got in the lobby here? Scheduling last time was horrendous. Yeah, it took you guys a while to schedule for sure. I mean, it's difficult, you know. You got a better time zone. Maybe I should put the elo or a little lower. Let's see. We've got one. Need one or two more people to join. Oh, and he left. Oh well. Oh, North, you're gonna join. All right. Cool. All right, now we got 3. Let's go. Spam bot over here. Okay, Tagawa Industrial against Melania and Saxony. It's not great. 3 mountains, that's doable. Oh no. Best Saxony mat in the game. Fastest Saxony mat in the game. Okay. Let's not overthink this. That means... Oh, my coding is overloaded. That. Give it a second, it'll get back to worse. Okay. Melania trades for. Okay, my computer got mad at me there for a minute. Saxony trades for metals, so they're going to come out of the gate pretty quickly. I'm going to try to rush this first Mac. Why is my computer angry? Okay, it's back to where it's supposed to be. Oh no. No, my resolution's on 1440p. Don't know what's going on, guys. Let's see if I have something else open that I shouldn't. No. Can't really see the system tray. Let's see here. This is unfortunate. I'm having the serious lag, so I gotta figure this out. I gotta close something out here. Go on the taskbar. Open the task manager real quick and see what we got running that we don't need to run. I have a backup service, so maybe that was creating the issue. No, why suddenly my graphic mad at me? I'm gonna look at my settings real quick. Huh. Settings. Oh, it's just not showing it because I can't adjust these things. Okay, so every time I move the screen, the FPS drops to like 11. Don't know what's going on here. All right. Close Discord, if that helps. I'd like to leave Discord open, but it's consuming resources. Hey, Mr. Lee Infidel, MJR Junior Infidel. Are you guys having lag or low frame rates? I'm showing at my side that the encoder is getting overloaded for some reason. Oh, I know what it is. I know what the problem is. Guys, I will be right back. Yeah. Oh, mic should be working now. Can you guys hear me now? Well, this game is shot for any sort of content creation purposes, but it's to iron out the hiccups, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like yeah, not lagging and the microphone is working, so that's good. So what do we got here? Saxony has 2 mechs on the mountain. They're gunning for me. What do we want to do here? I mean, Polani is going to beat us to the factory. Do we want to go ahead and get the second mech? Go to 5 workers. We could do that. Polani trades for a metal, the food, so they'll have enough for so let's just move. I don't want them to attack this spot and send this worker home, so I can't get my second mech. I could go ahead and take the mech, but my combat cards are bad, so if they attack me on this spot, which they are not going to do apparently, I can just produce the Shinobi mech and come right back. I think Shinobi comes next. And maybe a move. Grade would be nice here. Spent my 2 pop, so don't have that. Can't really do an 8 worker produce. Okay, there's disarm, so we're definitely moving off the tunnel. We're gonna do that anyway. Hey, Thomas Burt, we've got Saxony Innovative, we've got Polani Agriculture, and we're Tagawa Industrial, so needless to say, we're in a lot of trouble here. And I really am just hoping that Polania goes to the factory and then leaves it. Lets me move on to it. And I might be ahead right now just because of territories, and I am. I actually have a little bit of a coin advantage for as long as that lasts. But Saxony here, 3 mechs should have 5 workers, in my opinion. Because now they're going to have to produce twice to get to 8 workers, and they only need 1 more mech. Of course, deploys underproduce on the innovative mat. Is it Saxony we're waiting on? Yeah, they're gonna attack me. They're just thinking about how to do it, I think. Unfortunate thing is this trap doesn't really hurt them. We'll just moving out of the base. Interesting. Gonna produce the last mech with still with 3 workers. It looks like. Huh. Quick underworld. Maybe. He still may attack me. Such an odd move. In Saxony Innovative, it won't matter, but it's such an odd move. This is where Polania goes to the factory, right? And they have 2 more moves. My guess is another mech comes to the factory and then he does something with these. And if it were me, I'd like to get to 8 workers before I move to them, but I mean, it could also be viable to bring a mech out to a lake, position yourself to attack Saxony in multiple spots, threaten this lone spot once the character comes out. It's a trick to move off of a lake with a factory card as Polania and take this spot. The Saxony actually can't get back to it without losing in combat or deploying Riverwalk, and even when they have Riverwalk, they basically have to use a factory card from a tunnel or actually be here. Of Gordo, the last few games I played against Tog, they didn't go to the factory, just jumped around the tunnels, planting traps. What do you think about that strategy? I mean, it depends on the Tagawa mat you have. I have industrial, and I spent up on for food, which was maybe not the best decision because now I can't really produce. After Polania takes this, I'm gonna probably produce, deploy, and take Toka or Shinobi. I mean, if you've got a really good, okay, like this. What's Saxony upset about? I don't understand that. They be mad that they can't move this turn and attack Polania on the factory. I mean, that was the reason to go if you were Polania and not produce again. The last time you could go to the factory and then get out of dodge. I don't know what these two workers are going to do on the lake, though. Not produce resources. He's taken a long time to make a decision about this factory card. Maybe there's more than one good one in there. Oh, he forgot his worker. Oh, he didn't want to produce free metal there. I guess he wanted to take... Oh, that would have been a brilliant card for me. Get buildings with popularity. And let's go with... Hold on. Combat cards are so terrible. Comes Saxony's last mech. And here's where I really hope Polania uses the factory card. Go grab an encounter. They should. They really should. They're going to get overpowered by Saxony on the factory if they don't. I mean, you can grab this one and you're safe. Grab this one and you're safe. And even take Riverwalk, right? So you can grab this one, not as safe. Wait, can I build on the factory? I forget. It's workers, of course. Yeah, it's funny. The Watch It Play video that teaches people how to play Scythe actually says you can't build on the factory, which is incorrect. The rules specifically state you can't. The novice tournament's going well. We're in the second round. We had about 52 people join, and a few people have had to drop out since then, but we're still in the high 40s on participation, and I think people are having fun. Yeah, he's gonna go get an encounter. Yep. Hey, Zuzarello. Thanks for joining. Great to have you. Okay, 1 popularity and 4 metal for Polania. All right. Go here. And we're going to get a factory card. We're going to leave metal here and go there. Good chance we get attacked right there. What are you going to do? Okay, the upgrade's an intriguing option. And the pop. Could get this, but this would be kind of hard to use. I think Saxony steals these resources. But if I get this, I can come back to this village. I can come back to a village pretty easily. And I can start upgrading the enlist. All right, what are you gonna do, Sax? Thomas Burt, I'm playing the tournament in 90 minutes time. It's good fun. Yeah. I'm glad a lot of people signed up. I felt really good about the amount of participation we've had. Sax is 1 pop, so this is the best place to attack me, in my opinion. From Italy. Awesome. So it's Italy GMT +2, which would make it pretty late there, right? Because I'm -4 right now. That'd be 6 hours. Ooh, late there, isn't it? Uh-oh. Lonnie got surprised over here. He's hesitant to hit those traps. He's also more worried about Lonnie than he is about me. Lonnie went all out to try to defend that too. Can't get that encounter, even though I have suits on. I could go try to bluff Saxony here. Oh, there's food right there. All right. Throw too much after this. Gotta be able to defend it if he comes right back and tries to take it. Rip. I don't know about that. He can send 3 units after me. He's got 3 cards. Higher ground is what we do. See, Sax is in this awkward position now. So I'll have 4 power in 1 card. Melania chooses to come back. I'm not sure I'll actually defend it if they do. See how many units they bring. Do they bring all their units? They bring the character, that's the question. No, they don't bring the... Pretty soon I don't need the food though. Okay. Let's think about this. Place 2 cards. Only have 1 left. So... Yeah, the metal showed us 8 metal for him for a second there. The visual. Gonna get 2 stars next turn. I don't think Saxony's foolhardy enough to attack this spot. Problem is it's gonna take a while to get the enlists. So bringing all the workers here means that Polania can't actually place a mech anywhere, so they have nothing to do with this metal. We could take it just for point's sake. Saxony does not care about pop, it doesn't look like. So what's Polania gonna do? Their factory card does nothing for them, making a mech does nothing for them. Oh, they're gonna enlist, of course. Let's do... just in case this game goes long, and let's take the character. Counterattack He's not going to go all out here, I don't think. Spend 3 power. Get 2 of that back if we get attacked with Ronin. Oh, perfect. Saxony's being too passive in my opinion. Got 8 combat cards. They don't have to worry about the combat card trap. They have to be a little careful. I have 6 workers now. And if they hit the power trap, which so happens to be right there, they can't produce again, but they can move and get an enlist. Still ahead by 8, but points can shrink quick. I hope he brings more units over here. Defend that spot. Yeah, I've got my combats. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 upgrades. And 3 enlists. So enlists are the way to go. We take care of combat cards. The tactical mastery is in reach with a move here. That was going to happen. Enough to put him ahead. Do you dare, Sax? Lonnie is up to 9 power now. Okay, so we're definitely producing this next turn and getting a mech and 8 workers. What objectives do you have? Yeah, that's good. Oh, higher ground and tactical mastery. We'll go for higher ground. We have enough time to pick up this mountain and this mountain in addition to the one we already have. Oh, and he wins the fight. It doesn't pay a lot for it. That's good. And Saxony gets their 3rd star. Gives us a combat card. 5 it looks like. And every combat card except one that I have has been a 2. Not been ideal. I do not want Saxony to thinking that I'm easy pickings. It still doesn't look like I'm going to win this game, but if I do, I'm going to be really kind of bummed that I had so many technical difficulties at the start. As far as like putting it on YouTube. I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, it means that I've decided to go back and edit out the technical difficulties. And I work around the lag. I mean, they're just trying to wear Polania down now. Which, you know, will work if the game goes long enough. It might give me enough time to... I mean, I can take the factory back. Get that third enlist though this turn, I think. Polania, the score is going to be an issue. They've got to get spread by 7. More power. Power. Why do they want to do this though? They let Saxony win that fight? They did. Just one medal there, Polania. What are you doing? Go to the lake, please. Thank you. I mean, this, I guess. I don't need these 2s. I don't need the combat. I can take that mountain without the character right. Points. Every point matters right now. I mean, if Saxony's going to end, Saxony's going to end. Saxony moves off the factory. 6 points. All right, Zuzarellon. Thanks for dropping in. I certainly understand needing sleep at this time of the night. You. Is this double objective Saxony? What are we doing here? Might be. Would it even be though? Don't know what it would be. Second forest. Free resources. Already have all the enlists. Need 2 mountains. We take that Saxony attack and end. Can they move? They can't triple move. Means I can do this. Can't win the 1v1. Yep, not gonna turn the objective in. Slide 2. I just need the one more turn without disruption. Saxony turns in an objective here, that's game. Got the objective. Oh, they didn't have, no, they had a Mac. They had their 4th Mac. All right. Plenty to do. I mean, this isn't an intentional loss of a combat, I don't think here. Trying to grab a star. Got 3 combats. Trying to take a village. Spread. You get last place if they lose this combats. Scoring something crazy here. I think I just won. Oh my gosh. Oh, Saxony had 0 power. If the score is what we need it to be, the score is what we need it to be. Oh my gosh, guys. 18 turns, Tagawa Industrial. Boom. Hey, Hi-Fi Muff, I wish you the best of luck with the upcoming games. Do you think they will ever add airships to the digital version? They say they're going to. They say they're going to. Wow, okay. That was a fun game, guys. I mean, Tagawa Industrial against Saxony Innovative and Polania is tough. But, pulled it out. Make another game. Make this a little bit lower. A little bit more inclusive here. Thanks, FIFA A and Randy Putnam. Appreciate it. We got 4 players just like that. Common Man here is really good. Let's play. Okay, I got Saxony this time. And I've got Militant. And 2 doable objectives, actually. Okay. This could be a good game, we'll see. Nordic has innovative or industrial. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, so combats are not going to be super easy because we've got 2 bolster deploy mats. This is basically my Saxony Militant in 3 minutes opening, although I have to give Poser LX credit. In the video, I start with a move, a trade for food, produce metal and a worker, trade for food and metal, and get the enlist. And he pointed out that if you start with the trade for food, it's exactly the same thing, but you get the enlist 1 turn earlier. All right, Tagawa not going for a factory rush here. That's good for me because that means a possible turn 9 factory for me. If Tagawa Industrial moves every turn, they hit this in turn 7, this in turn 9. But I have to go through this to go to the factory on turn 9 if I'm going to get the factory on 9. We can still go 2, 4, 6, 8. So now it's 3, 5, 7, 9. I need one more where he doesn't move. Just one turn. That's not a move. And then it's just Nordic who can challenge me for the factory. I'll send the text real quick. It's another one, I think. Always the question with Militant, do we go coin or do we go cards? I think Nordic is going to enlist, so that would mean up to 4 cards, but Tagawa is definitely building mechs instead of Nordic. We have good cards, but we have to be able to brave traps. We have to take power here. The strat to work. Well, Jay. Hi. How's it going? I need to not chew ice on stream. Sorry, guys. All right. So now that we've got 3 metal, what we do is we move 2 workers here and deploy to this spot. So we've got a 3-2 worker split. We produce the 7 workers. That gives us 3 more metal. We move all the workers over here but 1, and we either move the character to the encounter or leave him here so we can go to the factory on turn 9, which with Tagawa still on the home base is what we're going to do, I think. I mean, Tagawa can't produce next turn, so their earliest mech would be round 6. They moved round 7, round 8, round 9. If they blitzed with the mech, they could still block me off the factory, but I don't think they're going to do that. Okay, take the food. Do not take the $3 enlist, because that takes a card away from me. Okay, good. This is not tournament, Suave J. This is just me playing some ranked Scythe. I had Tog Industrial last round. Actually pulled out a win. Some technical difficulties at the beginning. Been a while since I'd streamed, and I did one thing wrong when I set it all up. Okay, so that was a really good encounter for Nordic. They're set up to make all 4 of their enlists with that 1 worker, but no metal. Oh, I'm thinking about Tagawa like they're industrial. They're mechanical. Blech. Even more. Just got to remember to put the mech here. And speed or underpass doesn't really matter. Underpass, I can. Yeah, it was a pretty fun win. Oh. We've got a Great Star Nordic, it looks like. Gonna make 3 metal next turn. And you see why we had to take the power earlier instead of taking more cards, because we're going to produce 2 more times. 1 to get 6 metal. Wait, is that right? Yeah, if I hadn't taken the power, 2 power, I'd be out of power, and I still have to produce 1 more time to get 6 metal and my last worker. Nordic has 0 pop and can't produce. They've got to take pop off this, right? And they do. They do. Sagawa bring the 4 workers to food. Let's see. Do they upgrade produce? They do, so they can start to get their worker star while they work on these enlists. I mean, why not? No one's going to come out and send it back. Okay, so next turn is produce to 8 workers. Then we're going to go get human shield. Probably put the workers right here, because that's just as good. Suave Nordic has patriotic. This is the strangest Nordic patriotic I've seen in a while. Got workers everywhere. Don't really know what's going on. I was still low on power, but they're getting an enlist, so that's about to get a little less low. Take. Oh, we got another 5. Gained 1 enlist, 2 power. Oh yeah, because they spent a power to. Okay, Tagawa can't make another mech here. We could actually attack them and get a encounter while we're at it. That would be giving up the factory card for a little bit. I think if I can steal Tagawa's encounter though, I have to do it. And hit them with no trap. and take their metal. Okay, he's moving. He's got to be bringing the character here to lay a trap and take the encounter. Ooh. Ouch. Pick on Nordic it is. Let's leave one worker behind. We need 5. Put here for the objective. And what do we get? Got lots of combat cards, so actually could work toward tier 2 here. That might be fun. One on the 2 on the left are not options. We could go buildings. The game goes long. I want to do this. Because if nothing else, I can spend it on encounters. And there's Riverwalk. Now what we're gonna do. Hey, Spooky. Hello from Twitch. Always great to hang out with you, FOMO. FOMOF. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Or I don't know. I guess I should make us up. But welcome and thank you. So what we're gonna do, I like to call it taxing the other team. I'm gonna force Nordic play a combat card. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna hit them on their mountain. And I'm going to play 4. Or I could play 3. So they either have to throw all of their power or they have to use a card. And then I come back the very next turn. Of course, they won't throw all their power because they need to produce, right? August to pop. Popularity. Go ahead and pick up one of the villages we need for population advantage. We need one for here, here, and here. Nordic has to win this fight, right? You gotta win it. I don't think there's any way they spend all 4 power and no card. So, even if they do. So now, lo and behold, they have 1 power. And I basically gave up. I turned a 3 into a 2 to do it. All right. Be hard to get stars. Is he gonna run away with the character? Doesn't get power off that. We get a super cheap combo this next turn, or combat this next turn. Problem is if Nordic just stays on their base after this. Videos and streams have helped me learn so much about this game and learn about how much I love it too. I think you Polani is the most fun. Turn off slow chat? Okay. Highlight message, pause chat. Slow mode is off. It says slow mode is off. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and get population advantage. Rather spend the 2 card than my only power. And now I have food, so I can grab some additional enlists. Do resources. Take a food. I really just need the 1 food, but what else would I take? I'll wait for later to make that decision. Block Tog. Wait. I lost track of my stars. Yeah, we're way ahead. And turn in population advantage. Downside is now we may have to trade our way to enlists. Putting disarm here now. Tog can win a fight here, no question. What did Nordic do? I can play 10, possibly. Nordic isn't going to come off the base, and I need another star. I can just trade my way to enlists. Probably pick up tier 2 while I do it. Or Tagawa, hapless Tagawa Mechanical. Really should have rushed the factory, I think. Suave says, factory winning though. Oh, it's alright. I mean, with the score as it is right now, you can move to the factory anytime. Nordic's chosen to go mechless with Patriotic, which is an odd decision. What do we got? Ronin and... Well, it can't reach me here yet. Don't really need any of these things. Have I taken pop off my enlist bonus? No. I go to tier 2 next turn. Really get 9 popularity. Nordic in tier 2. I think Nordic may have permanent foothold. They didn't turn it in. Gawa can move. probably going to move to this lake. If I get to the factory. Let's see, what am I going to pick up on tier 2? About 14 points. Plus coins. No one else is close to ending the game. All right. No one's going to upgrade, but Nordic may build a... Let's take the pop just in case we get 2 popularity on the next encounter. Tagawa's going to take the factory. I don't think I can keep them off of it. I could put 2 units on there, but even then I can only play 11, and surely they've got a 5 and all of that. Thing is, if I get another 2 food and a popularity in this next encounter up here, or this one for that matter, and end the game in tier 3. Nordic is close on score. They don't have it with the stars. Not the fastest. Neither of these characters can challenge you at the factory. Tagawa has 7 power. That's the problem with that. Food pop or 2 food and a pop would be great here. And there's 2 pop. Well, now the score is out of reach for everybody. Game ends next turn. Trade for a couple food and a game. When I said neither characters could challenge... Oh, by moving to the factory, they can't threaten me. So this is going to end in round 17 turns. So the Gawa mechanical is undeniably bad, but I still don't think that was the best direction they could have taken. It was just too slow. I mean, they're only now getting to the factory at 16 turns, and sure, they've got 4 enlists. 2 mechs. I mean, they're going to win this fight. There's no question there. But I don't need any of this, so might as well. Something to do, I guess. There it is. 2 games tonight, 2 wins. Taxi Militant in tier 3. Good game. It's a rough draw. Get Tagawa Mechanical in this setup. Nordic definitely should have made mechs though. Yeah, Suave, jump in a game. Let's see here. What's your elo at, man? Yeah, the Saxony Militant Open is one I'm pretty proud of. $1,000? All right. Muted the mic to do a little bit of ice. All right, Suave J, good luck. Not too good though, you know. Oh, Ramen Man ducked out. Nevik will get in here, or Harley Quinn. Some people who are in the Facebook. The Discord. Guys, I'm gonna run to the restroom, I think. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for joining. Well, you can't hear me, so I guess I have to type. Run to the restroom real quick, guys. Okay. They've readied up, so I guess we'll play another 3-player. Good luck in the tournament, Bizzle. Alright. Well, you guys ready to witness the awesome power of Breastfeed Innovative? Okay, that's a bolstering mat, so they're going to have some power. These are 2 lake factions. So they could delay the game by, for sure, by getting out on lakes. But Breastfeed Innovative is just really, 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 you guys don't already know. Let's start with Nordic up here. All right, trade for oil. Start. Breastfeed Innovative is one of the ones where I have a 3-minute video for it. trade for oil and metal, produce, deploy. And then by turn, I think it's turn 8, you have all your workers and all your mechs. And tactical mastery might be tough. Get enough combat cards, but diversify production should just slow me down a turn. Thanks, Poser. Thank you. I appreciate that. It just never happens when I play you. It's not that I need an SS. It's that you get one, it feels like every time we play. It happened, not this last time we played, but like the time before that. I think you got 2 SS combos back to back, and then we played, and you got, for me, innovative or something? I don't know, maybe there's some confirmation bias going there, but it certainly feels like every game. Okay, so on Polania Mechanical, what I usually like to do is I like to move trade metal and then move everything to village, because that way, if you don't get anything that accelerates your game to the factory, you can still get to the factory by turn 8. This is a great encounter for Polania. You have the money, right? Right? So you take the mech, take the food, and you take the metal. Now, if you traded for metal on your way to the factory, the way I was talking about, think about what you have right now. On turn 3, you would have a mech and enough metal to make a mech on turn 4, and then get to the factory on turn. Don't beat up on these 1100s. But it's Russ Inno. I mean, whoever has Russ Inno beats up on everybody. I think I've only ever lost with Russ Inno once. It was just because the other 2 factions just dry bolstered like every turn. And I couldn't wear them down. But that's out of something like 30 games. I don't even know how many. I don't count bid games. You can lose bid games with anything. But as far as straight up games, Russ Inno just almost doesn't really even matter. All right, so I like to put this second mech on the village. The reason I like to do that is we're going to move 6 workers to a farm and 1 worker down here. If Polania was threatening a turn 5 factory, which they definitely could have done had they traded for metal on their way, and they were going to get here turn 6, I would have put the mech right, and maybe foregone the encounter to move the character down. Oh, he didn't take the mech off the encounter either. See, I would have taken the mech and the metal. I'd be on the factory in turn 5. I'd be trying to invade Rustfield's base in turn 6. Randy Putnam, is Russ Inno better than Russ Industrial? 100%. 100% better. It's not really close. Oh, that's good. They can take 3 food. Get in the list. So the reason I like to take a worker down here is you got having a mech on a village gets really useful later in the game because of township. And the move after you go up here and down here, you can immediately put a mech here. And I guess it's turn 7. But you can't put it on this village because it's about to be empty. I can't remember where I put it in my 3-minute video, if I put it there or not. I'm gonna go here. Not a lot of threat. Mechs are coming out slow for Polania. Probably shouldn't have wasted the $2. We got an extra combat card that might have been better, but Nordic got speed. Yep. Power situation. 5 and 1. Play with bidding. Don't like having them in the game. Yeah, you can ban them. The problem with banning them is if you ban Rusviet Innovative, Rusviet Militant, Crimea Innovative, and Crimea Militant, then Crimea literally only has 3 mats they can play with, right? No, 4 mats, right? Because you ban Patriotic, you ban Innovative, you ban Militant. So Crimea only has 4 mats they can play with. Rusviet, same thing, only play with 4 mats. So it limits the combinations you play with, but you're going to get Militant and Innovative a lot more on the other factions. Well, maybe fine. May not be a bad thing. Lonnie is not putting any pressure on this mountain. Main lists are out. 3. Oh, foundations for Polania there. So I meant to say this earlier. I've seen even very good players do it, but I am not a believer in the 2-1 split, having 2 workers on this farm and 1 worker on this village. It adds a produce, and it's just kind of awkward. Get on a tunnel here. A little wild and crazy here. Yeah, we're about to not need any resources, but this could be intriguing. They hide on the water. I hate the ones that look like this. Bad combat card. Know that. Nordic can move. Attack me on the factory. Maybe I should have taken cards. Nordic attacks me on the factory. And turn around and use the factory card to go here. We can put People's Army on there. What do we do here? Went down to 3 and 2. Can't use any of the mismatching resource cards in there. Combat card 1 is probably not great for them. It would be really mean is to take Polonia's food over here. What did they take? That one. Figured. So bad. I mean, I can put People's Army here, but 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'd win. Ooh. If he throws 3 and a 5, I'd lose this. I don't care if Nordic gets combats, honestly. May get lucky, I may get a cheap combat here, but if not, that's fine. They get a combat. They're just 3 bottom row actions in out of a needed 8. Nothing on a village. We'll get tier 2 if that's was the other thing I wanted to see. Rush this. This is going to be a tier 2 game. I lose 1 coin. I pick up a power, which is way more now. Nordic is going to upgrade. Nordic stays on the factory. They're going to run into me pretty soon. Randy Putnam, maybe there can be some lore reason Rusty and Crimea don't get the invaders mats. Let's see, what 4 would they have? They'd have mechanical, agriculture, engineering, and industrial. Those mats are all economically themed, right? I guess all of them really are economically themed, except for militant. But maybe the Czar or whoever was slain. And oh no, I was wrong. Can't produce because he threw all his power again. Give them all 2s. Yeah, that would help. Probably not enough, though. It's enough for some mats. Let's give them agricultural. Oh, we're gonna do some fancy township stuff. How fancy? 1. Another way to, that's what's happening to you right now. What did Polania take? Should have taken the popularity list. How much power does Polania have? Oh, Nordic went back up to 4 power. Don't have Riverwalk yet. I mean, I was gonna do some really fancy stuff, but it's not worth it. This is a bluff as well. We'll drain a good amount of power. Can't just play a card. Have to at a minimum play 1 power, I guess. Got away with it. Hello. Regret it if I don't. Now what can we play? 5. We got a 5, so we can play. We attack with 2 mechs and a worker. We can play 11. Enough, is it? And what am I on? I gotta start thinking about diversify. I'm on 3. I'm not on oil. Two cards off. Oh, there's a power. That's big because that means I can play 12 now and Nordic doesn't have artillery yet. I can get my last combat. Oh, I don't need to play 12. Nordic has 3 power. Seem to be... No, 3 power. They can play 8 max. So... Just leave the factory. I can do it if I leave the factory. All right, so let's see. We've got farm, village, mountain. So we need tundra and wood. We take, and it has to be workers. It can't just be units. I've messed up diversify so many times. So leave a worker here, leave a worker here. All right. Should be game. That's diversify, right? Now let's activate this village. Without losing in territory. Let's people's army down to here. GG. No factory, but 12 turns. Just Raseno doing what Raseno does. It's saying come. It really is. Love to take some lessons sometime. DJ 1 and then left. I mentioned St. Patrick's Day earlier. Is St. Patrick's Day? Well, you're good to. You weren't wanting to join this one too, were you? I mean, I'll kick somebody if you were. Good. Oh. Got Nordic? Innovative. And no Albion. I love Nordic Innovative. No Albion. And Tundras is not too bad. So as long as we don't have Russ Militant in here, pretty good about our chance. Or Saxony. Yeah, that could be. Russ Ag. Sax is a problem. Not Russ Viet. In all likelihood. Dog Pat gets beat up on. That could be. I'm trying to remember the elos of the people in the lobby when we started. So I recently came up with a new Nordic innovative strategy. I say new, I'd never tried it before. I know of at least one other person who already had it in their repertoire because I asked if has anyone done this before, and he said, yeah, it's one of my stars. This is not a, but I haven't put it on my channel before. Goes. 2 for 2 food. Probably a produce next. I think Saxony's going for grade strat. Right? This basically what it kind of does is mirror the industrial opening. That rushes the factory, but it gets an upgrade along the way and it's 1 turn. So we'll get to the factory at turn 7, which I'm pretty sure, unless Rusty just straight trades for mechs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think anyone beats us to the factory now, even if they try with the way Saxony Industrial can't get to the factory. But I didn't think they were. So do we see a trade for oil here? Yeah. So this is the second trade. Upgrade move, and you can get to the factory in 6 turns. You don't get the upgrade with it. Do we see Riverwalk? 5 worker Rust Feed Agricultural. I don't like 5 worker Rust Feed Agricultural. Feels too slow to me. I don't like Rust Feed Agricultural in general. There is no clunkier Rust Feed. I'm patriotic. Lightning fast, mobile compared to it. I mean, they end the game in about the same number. Now, turn 4. We put the mech. And does this look familiar? Move to the encounter. Move to the mountain. Produce 3 metal, spend 2, so 1 left over. Go seaworthy. Move the workers back to the village. Character to the factory. And then we can produce to 5 workers and 3 mechs. A and then for me. What? King. Oh, talking to the guy who's sleepy. Okay. I was so confused. Okay, this is different. See how this pans out. What does Tagawa have? 2 enlists. Not really moving, but getting those enlists. For 1 card is the 2. If there's no enlist card, that would be tricky. With Saxony Industrial going for upgrades, everyone's going to have tons of power. We'll have to see where we get our combats. Mind Flayer, what is your usual Nordic innovative repertoire? Give me just a second. It's a pretty basic one where you move the character out and then a worker to the tunnel. You produce 2 oil, you trade for an oil and a metal. Well, we're definitely taking this. That was amazing. Take this. Actually, this guy's gonna upgrade like crazy. We dare? Take a gamble here. Is that worth it though? It's worth it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Move to Tundra right away. So it's going to cost me a power to produce here, but I'm going to have 2 metal left over. You want it? You think get the objective right off? Too bad I'm not close to Tagawa too. Saxony's gonna get that that upgrade finally. I say finally. Been producing and creating oil since turn 2. Got some decent cards. 4 and a 3. Been a lot worse. Right. Thanks for this produced. Yeah, I can. Do want to go to the factory though. I think Rusty is trading for metal. Second mech down. It's really too bad that I can't get this worker over here. But I have to produce twice to get my mechs anyway. Their speed, no big surprise there. That from Tagawa, trade for metal. Used to 8 workers for Saxony. They want upgrades. And let's go ahead, and this is what Suave J may have been talking about, pick up a Tundra that we don't have to get later. Eureka. I have found it. I have found it. So can I pick on anyone for combats? Not yet. Take away Tagawa's encounter. Saxony's gonna have a lot of power really soon. I had somebody on a tunnel. I could hack Rustfield in there. Yeah, it's a nice card. You're not kidding. The best one I could have gotten. I only have to use it 3 times now. Let's see, I still get power off of this. Popularity. You gotta move now, Tagawa. Yep. Can't afford to risk a trap. Unless they forget. They didn't get oil, so they won't forget. Because you can bet that that trap is the combat card trap or power. Either one would hurt pretty badly. The combat card Trap especially. Are they afraid I'm going to steal the food? Because this should be an easy decision. You take the food. Gotta worry about me going to 6 power and attacking them though. That would put me at what, 8? Oh, they took the power and the combat cards. Currently playing Rise of Fenris with my significant other over spring break. She demolished me last game. Right. Position me. Could maybe get a combat off of Saxony next turn, potentially. Now I've got 4 enlists, 2 enlists max. Yes, please. I don't need the 3rd enlist yet, so I'm actually going to produce. I missed it, guys. Oh, he didn't place a trap there. I didn't even notice. I just assumed he would. Maybe that's why he took the combat cards and the... I assume he is Mad Max. Still have pop. Tim Saxony is going to bolster here. I'm about to have artillery. He's a keeper. More foam off. Thank you. Not too many snake guides out there, but I also get so. Vestin is so much fun. One. Metal do I? Oh, I could have gone artillery and gone 1, 2. No, I still couldn't reach him. Could have gone Riverwalk and gone over here. Oh, it's knee. Just at 4 power. Five. Wait for Vesna, Fenris, DE, don't. That'd be a lot of fun. I mean, they're talking about it, so we'll see. Grab another Tundra. Use artillery. Reason not to. Rusty's gonna give me more cards pretty soon. I'm gonna give me more cards soon. Enjoy Prime Scythe. To move that mech out here. The rest of it's going to be hard to fight now. Hello. Oh, Saxony's going to bolster though. Hey Suave, I don't usually flag my videos for language, so I don't want to be that guy, but if you wouldn't mind if you less 4-letter words, I appreciate it. Not a big deal. YouTube powers that be coming after me. Oh, he didn't. Oh, wow. Oh, he's gonna bring all 3. That's too bad. I can always artillery him next turn, but he's not gonna bluff here. Not a chance. He bluffed. I'm shocked. Shocked. My read was wrong. What's the score looking like? I do need to end with the highest score when I end. Is that all his cards? No, he's got 7 cards. Lots of power. Who did I get this last combat off of? I'm not really sure who to attack now. I gotta start draining somebody. I think I'm gonna do a regular move here. Still have 1 popularity for Hard. How many tundras do I have? 1, 2, 3. Save it. Kind of hoping Saxony attacks me here. Enter the mountain encounter and go after Tog. Tog has 12 power in his grouping units. Not going to let me have a combat. I'm going to try to bully Saxony here. Took his oil. Can't bolster. Bolster this turn. Gonna get artilleried. Attacks me. The thing is, I can swoop in here with this mech and counterattack. Artillery him again. Drain him of a lot of cards. Is this the Nordic Industrial Dream game? Well, Nordic Innovative, right, but really close. It's good for sure. Oh, leave the third mech. Oh, then I'm just gonna regret not getting another Tundra. I think he bluffs again. Can't spend power. Not a bluff. I have left on coins. Thing is, if I keep giving Saxony ours, it'll end one way or the other. Okay, don't want to spend power using artillery here. Let's try to surprise them. Oh, no surprise. Now I'd save the 4. Used by the strat. I'm winning. Lose the factory at some point. For us, not yet. How many combat cards has he used? 3 left. Two. Oh, I got a power. I'll have another power if Saxony bolsters. Too bad. BuzzFeed list. Power. Cards. They're bad. Game goes too long, Russ starts bumping all my stuff and I lose my lead. All right. That's probably. I mean, right? Actually, just bolstered. Got a 4 card and 1 power. Bolster for a card. Got a bolster for a card or the game, right? No, he can't bolster. One power. And I mean, that's my last Indra. Yeah, demonic smiley face. Didn't mean to be a jerk about it. I'm not sure he's on the game. Where is Mac? You're past his speed. Can he just run away? Not really. Chase him down. What would I do if I was in his position here? Move and turn in 2 objectives. There's no way. No way he could get enough points. Oh, he can put all his mechs back on home base. Is that what he's gonna do? He is. He can delay the game this way. Give Rustviet 2 free combats. Oh man. All that work on Saxony and he's just gonna... He's just gonna sit on home base now. So what do I do now? Now, hoping for power there. Sax is going to bolster now. All that time wearing down Sax and he just takes himself off the board. Russ has this in 2 moves. Score now. Wow. One v one Russ now. I need him to come out and fight me. Russ just needs an objective. Problem is, I don't have my third tundra. You're kidding. Last ditch effort. Russ will move to the factory this turn and probably turn in an objective. If he has a hard objective he can't get in one turn, there is a chance right now that he throws low, assuming that I'm bluffing and still trying to drink. It worked. It worked. It worked, guys. Oh, Saxony, Saxony. I don't know. I get playing. I get playing to not let somebody win in the game, but like throwing everything you have in suicides to give another player combat stars just to get your stuff off the board. I don't know. Maybe it was the best play. It was a good manners play, actually. I mean, you didn't know I had an objective, though. I did know it. So, I don't know. Maybe it was the right call. It certainly made the game longer. Could have finished that in 13 and ended up had to work on Saxony. And then that. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And had a lot of fun. So next time, guys, have a good night. How many combats was that? Real quick. 1, 2. Russ 1, 5 combat. Saxony 1, 4. So it was 11 combats and 17 turns in a player game. I was involved in all the combats except one of them. Wait. Yeah, because Tagawa attacked Russ but lost. Crazy game, guys. Watching everybody. Have a good night. I played 4 games, so fun time.